Hi, I'm Melanie Schwartz. I'm a registered nurse with Aesthetica Cosmetic Surgery and Laser Center. Today we're going to be talking about sunscreen. The main thing that you're looking for with your sun protection is that it has a physical block in it. There's two ingredients that make a physical block in sunscreen, and that is either zinc oxide or titanium dioxide. I normally say greater than or equal to 4%. And you can find those ingredients on the back of the bottle under active ingredients. So you may actually have this at home already. But if you don't, it's one of the most important things. Some of the things that it helps to protect from are UVA and UVB rays. When you get the SPF on your bottle, that stands for sun protection factor. That number actually tells you the amount of protection that you're getting for a certain amount of time based off of UVB. It doesn't actually do anything for UVA necessarily. So the other ways you get protection against UVA are by adding things like antioxidants, vitamin C, but we'll go into that on another video. Recently, I've become a lot more picky about the sun protection that I use with people because one of those ingredients, zinc oxide, you may have heard of it before, is actually the primary ingredient in butt paste. It's what we put on baby rashes because it decreases inflammation in your skin, which can be really important when you're talking about post-procedural or if you have kind of inflammatory issues in your skin, rosacea, melasma, some of these other conditions can really be helped by using zinc. But the key is only zinc or titanium. Normally between a 30 and a 50 is what's appropriate for most people. A lot of people come in and say, I use an SPF 100, and it doesn't necessarily mean you're using the right sunscreen for your skin. So finding the ingredients that have either zinc or titanium and really not much else can be one of the best things for your skin. Decreasing inflammation can be one of the best things you can do depending on certain things that are going on in your skin, whether you're healing or if you just have sensitivity. One of the main things I hear about people not wanting to use zinc oxide is that it leaves them kind of white and cakey, and you can get a formulation that won't do that. Depending on your skin type, you can find one that matches, especially if you use a tinted sunscreen. So it doesn't always have to be thick and white and cakey. They make a tinted formulation in a lot of different ways where you can rub it on and it's just matching your skin tone. So even if it doesn't match perfectly, you can kind of blend it through, but it doesn't leave you looking white and zinky. Like people think of the Lifeguard nose with zinc oxide, it doesn't have to be that way. There's also other formulations that are just pure titanium dioxide in a powder form. Oftentimes people say, well, my sunscreen's in my makeup. And check and just make sure that you have the right ingredients of either titanium or zinc in there so that you're getting that physical block sun protection. We're not super picky about brands, it's just the ingredients that are important. But this is one of my favorite brands, which is Color Science, because it has that ingredient in there and it's just a powder. So this is great for reapplication. You can just dust yourself down. As long as you're seeing the little poof happen, you're getting full protection. This is also one of the most, it's very water resistant and sweat proof. So I keep this in my golf bag. So you can find a formulation that works for your skin as long as you're willing to kind of try a few out, or come in for a consultation and we can kind of talk to you about your skin and we can do some testers and make sure that you're comfortable with what you're using before you commit to purchasing something. When you're putting on sunscreen, it should be the last step that you put on before you put on makeup if you're putting on makeup. Sun protection, you want to think of when you're putting on your products, you normally go in order of viscosity, meaning thickness. So your thinner serums first, then potentially some of your more active ingredients or a moisturizer, and then you're putting your sunscreen on last because you want to picture you're locking it in and you're protecting all those active ingredients so that they can work at their most effective level. There's also a common misconception that you should really only wear sunscreen when you know you're going to be out and about. You should be wearing a sun protection every single day. It's one of the things that I get really picky about when people say, well, I'll wear it when I'm going out, but you really should protect yourself every day. UV rays, and especially those UVAs, come through clouds. So even if you're not getting a suntan, even if you're not seeing your pigmentation change, you're still getting those UVA and UVB rays. So making sure that you're wearing it every single day is very important. Chemical blocks will break down in almost an hour. So nobody's reapplying sunscreen every hour. Physical blocks, the zinc and the titanium, are minerals. They sit on the surface of your skin and they reflect the UV ray off. So your skin is actually protected. When you're using a chemical block, the UV ray comes down, it makes a chemical reaction happen with that chemical so it doesn't penetrate your skin, but it's still happening right on the surface of your skin. So if you do have sensitive skin, or if you have post-procedural skin, or if you just don't like the feeling of your sun protection, that might be going on with your skin. So take that into consideration, that a physical block will actually be more comfortable for you. And they don't have to be outrageously expensive. Sometimes they're even cheaper. It's just finding the one that has those ingredients in it that's the most important step. So thanks for watching our video on sunscreen. If you like this video, please And if you'd like to see more videos like this or some of our other ones, you can click subscribe. And I hope you guys have a good day.
Ta-da!